Okay, our topic is sustainable clothing manufacturing. And recycling. What is recycling? Recycling is if you buy something new, for example, in a recycling shop, or you inherit clothes from your mom or your friends and stuff like that. Recycling begins to really be really popular in Denmark. There are many young but also older people who buy recycling clothes, and it's much cheaper than it is to buy in a normal shop, and it's better for the environment because you don't use all these dye stuff and
Where does it take place? Most of the child employment take place in Asia and South Africa. India is the country who has most child employment in the world. But the reason why there are so many child workers is because it's more expensive to hire people to sew the clothes. But it's also harder to control if there are youth child workers. An important ingredient to the production is cotton, and there is a big cotton plantation in Peru and Uzbekistan, and child employment is spread in both of these lands. Who are using child labor? The children worked unusual on brand factories. Instead, they worked for subcontractors, which provides the products further to the big factories, and like that, it is very difficult to find out which companies will use child employment. But the clothing chain Zara in Brazilian are using child workers, and there are many child factories that produce clothes to Zara, and all the people who work live under horrible conditions and a very low pay. According to another article, H&M are also using child workers, and they live also under horrible conditions, and the pay is 12 penny per t-shirt. There are actually one brand factories who use child workers, and it's Nike. And the Nike factory is based in Vietnam, and the conditions is very horrible like the other one. And the reason why the problem is that there are a lot of dust in the air, and the factory won't give the protections outfits, and they knew already that there were problems.
Yeah, sustainable clothing. Clothing pollutes the environment a lot. To call a clothing sustainable, you have to make some demands. How do you manufacture the clothing, and by which basic rules, materials? There's a big difference if you use wool, cotton, or synthetic material. Wool releases a lot of greenhouse gases, and cotton and synthetic material release less the environment. Environment labor is that clothing that minimally pollute the environment. They have made some strict rules to make the environment labor. The raw material must be environmentally friendly, and the clothes may not contain chemical materials. When is clothing sustainable? When clothing is sustainable, it has to contain one of these rules. The ecological cotton is made without use of fertilizers and chemicals. It's better for the environment and for the people. Normally when you produce cotton, you use a lot of toxic chemicals and dye stuff, and it pollutes the environment a lot. The ecological cotton reconstruct and keep the ground fertilized. Then there is fair trade. It's an international agreement where manufacturers in developing countries make a fair price for their product. The fair trade creates economic, social, and sustainability. To be a part of fair trade farmer must have a row of demands that may not contain dangerous pesticide, and they shall use less CO2, and the ground in the stream shall be protected. Then there's the rack bag. In Sweden they have made a rack bag. It's like a shopping bag. When you buy something new, you put it out and donate something old. It helped the people in Africa. The motto of this bag is buy something new and donate something old.